Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got our Virus Metal Greymon mat, along with a bunch of Appmon stuff helping us out. And for those of you that haven't been here since the beginning, Appmon is the reason that I started this channel, because specifically this video game here has tie-ins with most of the physical merchandise that they put out. Because whether it be the chips, the figures, or the Appley drives themselves, or even they had an arcade game over there, they would have these QR codes on them, and that would unlock additional content for the game, whether it be like boost items or the actual chips in the game. And as hard as I couldn't find that stuff online anywhere. And so my earliest videos are of me showing off the QR codes for the chips, so that if anyone wanted to play the game in the future, they would have them, because this is like, what, 7-8 years old at this point? And like trying to find those QR codes online would be really hard to do. Having trouble finding the exact date on it. But yeah, I know that this was like made quite a better part of a decade ago, I'd probably say. At this point, there it is, 2016. So yeah, 9 years ago, the game came out. If anyone wanted to play that game today, like, there's not really a database for the QR codes that I know of. So I started this channel to give out these QR codes so that anyone in the future that wanted to play this game had a spot to find some QR codes for it. With that long-winded little side tangent out of the way, the reason why they're all here today is because we're looking at the BT21 World Convergence set. And they're here because if you see, we got Globemon in the corner, which means there are Appmon in here, which is super crazy to me, because I was dead certain that, like, this never came over to America. They weren't going to bring it over to America. Why would they? This is a neat thing to see here. But so we got the front of the box, and we got a bunch of main players. We got Globemon, we got Shoutmon V, we got Agunimon, Magnadramon, or Magnamon, I believe, Wargrowlmon, Shine Greymon, I think that's Aristamon, I cannot remember. And this one, I'm pretty sure is from Ghost Game that I don't know. But yeah, that's the top of the box. We got Gachamon right up in front. Love that. On the side, we got, I think that's Medusamon? I've seen a bit of content with her. And then we got, I think that's Galacticmon. Oh yeah. Then we got the back, which has got all our legal jargon. There are 114 cards. 41 commons, 26 uncommons, 23 rares, 15 super rares, 5 secret rares, and 4 special cards. Bottom is just gold. We've seen the top already. And we've got this box. We've got a second box. And in fact, we have a third box, which is going overboard. I'm not going to lie. But I like Appmon, and I'd like to get a bunch of the cards from it, so I figured I'll pick up a third box this one time. Normally, I wouldn't suggest it, because after 2 boxes, you're just getting a bunch of chaff. But yeah, I figured I like the set. Let's pick up a third box. Alright, let's get her open. Also, I did not say this has a box promotion. Each box contains 2 box promotion packs. Interesting. That's neat. I mean, normally we get 2 packs, but it's like an update pack and something else. Sometimes we get 3 with a box topper. Okay, so there are 2 different packs. Ooh, this is neat. So we got Illustration Celebration Pack, which has 2 cards, which, yeah, but then we got this one, which is 7 cards, limited card pack. That's interesting. So we're going to open up this one at the halfway and this one at the end, because this one's got 7 cards. That's like an entire extra, that's like half a pack, but like, that's pretty cool. So we'll put them right over there. We'll put our box over here. We got Hackmon helping us out. I don't think he's in the set. I think this is only the Gachmon set. But who knows? Maybe some other ones are in there. And they put them in this set, which means I think we're going to get more Atmon stuff trickle down through the sets so that we can use them more. Because it'd be very weird just to have the one line and not be able to do any of the other neat stuff. Like bare minimum, if we got, I can't remember what the big one's name is, Gaiamon. If we've got Gaiamon, then that means the way they worked is that they combined. So you'd have, we need 4 rookies. 4 rookies? No. 8 rookies, 4 champions, 2 ultimates, and 1 mega to make the entire line. If it's going that way, because like each one does it. Otherwise, we would need Gachmon and Navimon, and then we'd need the champion that goes along with them, and then the ultimate, and then finally it'd be the mega. So that'd be something like 7, I think, which is still, we need more than that. Starting us off, we got Wind Guardians, which is a 2 cost. While you have no face-up security cards, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Security, your turn. All of your Digimon with the WG trait gain Vortex. Main, add your bottom security card to the hand, then place this card face-up as a bottom security card. Security, you may play 1 WG trait level 5 or lower Digimon card from your hand without paying the cost. I mean, we're going to need to see the rest of this, like, because that means basically nothing to me at this point. We got Yokomon, and she's a WG. Okay. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When any of your WG trait Digimon are played, draw 1. That's pretty good, and it does work towards the blue playstyle. Cyclonemon, which I believe this was this Cyclopsmon or something before? 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Security, at the end of the battle, play this card without paying the cost. On player, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. Nothing too crazy there. Swipemon, yo, it's one of the Atmon, love it. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, draw 1. So yeah, linked is a new mechanic. And we got Gachmon in the background. And just to point out, like, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could make one of almost every single color. So that's pretty cool. Snatchmon. 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. On player, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Vemmon in its text among them to the hand. Trash the rest. Then you may place up to 2 Vemmon from your trash as one of your Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Inherit effect, all turns, once per turn. When any Vemmon are returned to the bottom of the deck from this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 4 or less. On the inherited, I'm not too concerned about that. I do like how it's setting itself up with these 2 abilities. Flamemon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Main, by suspending this Digimon, you may play 1 red Tamer card with inherited effects from your hand without paying the cost. If you did, place this Digimon under the played Tamer. Inherited effect, your turn. This Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. You know what? I like this one a lot. I mean, it's giving us a new way to use the Tamers, because you could, like for the hybrid type, you could put it underneath it, and then it could Digivolve into a different Flamemon as normal. It's interesting that it doesn't Digivolve from a Tamer. So that's interesting. You got the Champion Ultimate Fighter. For play cost, main, for the turn, one of your Marcus Damon is also treated as a 12,000 DP Digimon and can't Digivolve and gains Rush. Then that Digimon may attack your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can also be attacked with this effect. Security. You may play one Marcus Damon from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to the hand. This one's really good. I like this one for the Marcus Damon deck, because I think before the most they got was like 4,000. Maybe one of the Shine Greymons gave it the 12,000. But yeah, super cool. Love that. Cyberdramon in red this time. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. On player when Digivolving. If your opponent has 5 or fewer security cards, they place one card from their hand as their bottom security card. Then trash their top security card. Rule trait has Dragonkin type. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP. This is interesting because like it's going to mess up like all of the security cards that place themselves face up as a top. So they're trying to like battle that with this. I wonder how good this one will be. Ken Weismon, that's the one from the top of the box. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with Gamamon and its text for a cost of 3. On player when Digivolving by placing one Digimon card with the Gamamon in its text from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 7,000 DP or less. Inherit effect, all turns, once per turn. When this Digimon with Gamamon in its text would leave the battle area by your opponent's effects by trashing 3 Digimon cards from its Digivolution cards, it doesn't leave. That bottom ability can only be done really once because, like, you're getting rid of 3. If it was 2, it could be done twice. That'd be a little better. But still, that's like getting rid of your inherited effects. We got Greymon, 4 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with Agumon in its name or the adventure trait for a cost of 2. Okay, so here's the Greymon that's supposed to go in the deck. On player when Digivolving, if you have a tie or a tamer with the adventure trait, give one of your opponent's Digimon start of your main phase. This Digimon attacks until the end of the turn. Inherited effect, reboot. I love the reboot. This is a great one for the deck immediately because of that. Because, like, unsuspending, it's beautiful. Gotchamon, yo! Totally awesome. 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2,000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Atmon or Hero trait for a cost of 0. Your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play 1 Haru from your hand without paying the cost. Linked with the Atmon trait for a cost of 1. I'm going to pull this one real close so I can read it because that's tiny text. Plug this card from the hand or battle area sideways into the specified Digimon in the battle area. And then it gives them the raid ability. Or no, it gives them plus 2,000 if it's linked. His inherited effect is raid. When this Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target of one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with the highest DP. Alright, and we got Satellite Mon. Yo, love that. So there are other Atmons, it's not just the main ones. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost from a level 4 or 4 support. 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the 3 Musketeer in text for a cost of 3. That's interesting. On player when Digivolving by placing 1 Atmon or 3 Musketeer trait card from your hand or trash as any of your Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Until your opponent's turn ends, their effects can't return that Digimon to the hand or deck or its effects with the de-Digivolve effect. I think I read that incorrectly. Until your opponent's turn ends, their effects can't return that Digimon to hand or deck or affect it with de-Digivolution effects. Okay, there we are. When Digivolving or when attacking once per turn by trashing 1 card with the Atmon or 3 Musketeer trait from your Digimon's Digivolution cards, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Link with the Atmon trait for a cost of 3. And then That will give it plus 4,000 DP, and when linking, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Maybe that is not inherited. Maybe it gives it raid, but like basically what they're saying is that you can take this one, slide it like that. So now it gets 2 plus 4,000 to make 6,000, which if you haven't ever seen the show, like they've got these little wires coming off them, and they would link together. And they'd power each other up. Very cool. If I'm speeding through some of these cards, it's because we're in the first video, and we're already at 15 minutes, and we've only opened one pack. Like, we need to kind of keep moving. We got Digimon, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with the WGG trait for a cost of 3. Has evade. On player, when Digivolving, one of your Digimon with the WG trait may unsuspend. Inherit effect your turn. This Digimon's attack target can't change. Alright, interesting stuff. Not too crazy about it, though. Growlmon, 5 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with Guilmon and its name for a cost of 2. On player, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Inherited effect, on deletion, gain 1 memory. It's alright, nothing too crazy there. Greymon, 5 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with Agumon in its name and the Dinosaur trait for a cost of 2. All turns, once per turn, when any of your Marcus Daemon are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into a yellow Digimon card with Rise Greymon in its name in the hand without paying the cost. Inherit effect your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. Again, nothing too crazy. I like it. Just because like the speed that it's giving for the Rise Greymon is pretty good. Cross up. I heard some people call it cross up or Ecross. Like, I'm fine with either personally. 1 cost. Main, you may place 1 Digimon card with a save in its text from your hand or trash under any of your tamers. Then one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with a save in its text in the trash. Security, you may play 1 card with a save in its text and a play cost of 5 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then add this card to the hand. Again, going to be good for the cross decks, not too much else. Woodmon, 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with the WG trait for a cost of 2. On play or when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. All turns, once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon are played, if this Digimon is suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Inherited effect, Piercing. I like the Piercing. I like the on play or when Digivolving effect too. And I do like this one's pretty good for just slowing down the opponent. This is good. You just have to make sure that it's attacked so that it is suspended or like hasn't something that made it suspend. Maybe Alliance. And yeah, this one's pretty nice. Sangomon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Your turn. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with a Mollusk or Aquatic trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Rule trait has Aquatic type. Inherited effect, end of attack, once per turn, gain 1 memory. Nothing too interesting there. I do like how this fish has a little key in it, like it's a toy. Kiwimon, 4 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 4,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with the WG trait for a cost of 2. All turns, when this Digimon suspends, draw 1 card. Inherited effect, jamming. I like this one a lot. This one's great. I love jamming. And anytime it gets suspended, you draw a card. That again goes with a blue playstyle. Solid card. Aristodramon. So yeah, this is one of the ones that I could not remember. 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with save in its text or the hero trait for a cost of 2. On player, when Digivolving, you may play 1 Tamer card with the Hunter or Hero trait from your hand without paying the cost. On deletion, you may place 1 Digimon card with the save in its text or the Hero trait from your hand or trash under any of your Tamers, then save. Digicross -2, 1 Digimon card with save in its text. Inherited effect, your turn. This Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Nothing too crazy there. We got Agumon with Terramon in the background. 3 play costs, 1 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Digivolve from Koromon, level 2. From Koromon or level 2 with Hero in its trait for a cost of 0. Your turn. While your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, or you have 3 or more Hero trait tamers with different names, this Digimon may Digivolve into Shine Greymon in the hand for a Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Inherited effect, your turn. This Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Pretty standard Agumon. Whoop. Skipped one. We got War Growlmon. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with Growlmon is named for a cost of 3. On player, when Digivolving, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Then this Digimon gains Raid and Retaliation until your opponent's turn ends. When attacking once per turn, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Megidramon or Chaos Gallantmon in its name in the hand. For every 10 cards in both players' trash, reduce this effect's Digivolution cost by 1. Alright, an inherited effect on deletion, trash your opponent's top security card. And we saw it, but we got Charismon, or Charismon. 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, support 4 of any color, 8000 DP. I'm not exactly sure what that means. App Fusion, Socialmon, and Gossipmon for a cost of 0. 2 such cards are linked together. Stack the linked cards on top and Digivolve. Blocker, on play or when Digivolving, you may link 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card from your trash or this Digimon's Digivolution cards to this Digimon without paying the cost. Your turn. Once per turn, when this Digimon gets linked, give one of your opponent's Digimon, start of your main phase, this Digimon attacks until their turn ends. Link Appmon trait for a cost of 3. All turns once per turn, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, by trashing one of this Digimon's link cards, it doesn't leave. Okay, so those have got to be link effects. They're not inherited effects. Yeah, this one's pretty good, and I like what it's doing. I also like that it's saying that Socialmon and Gossipmon, so we are getting more than just 7. We're getting like the full 16 for this line, I believe. And we got Examon Antibody. Very cool. 16 play cost, 6 Digivolution cost, 16,000 DP. Digivolves from blue, red, or green. Is tricolor green, red, or blue, and blue. Digivolve from Examon for a cost of 2. Piercing, blocker, evade. When Digivolving, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers. Then delete one of their suspended Digimon or Tamers. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon suspends, it unsuspends. Then, if Examon or X-Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security card. This is a pretty good boss. Like, this is a good addition to an Examon deck. Like, it's doing a lot of stuff that makes it a boss monster. It's got a lot of abilities. It suspends everything. And then it gets to delete something. That's pretty good. Alright. Next pack. We got Koromon. Inherited effect. Your turn once per turn. When any of your yellow or red tamer suspends, draw 1 card. Ragnarok Cannon. 6 play cost. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost, then place this card in the battle area. Your turn. When one of your Galacticmons attacks, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack so that it has 1 card left. Security, you may play 1 card with Vemmon in its text and a play cost of 6 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to the hand. You know what? I wasn't crazy about this one, but like this part down here where like if you don't delete it, get rid of all their security cards except 1, like, ooh, that is good. I can see this as a 2-off in a deck. It's like very situational. Skull Greymon, 8 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 8000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 Greymon or in name, or with adventure trait for a cost of 3. That's interesting. So we're getting ties like Mistake Digivolution. On player when Digivolving, one of your Digimon gains Raid and Retaliation until the end of your opponent's turn. Said that wrong, but same thing. On deletion, you may play one adventure trait card with a play cost of 4 or less from your trash without paying the cost. Inherited effect, on deletion, you may play one adventure trait card with a play cost of 4 or less from your trash without paying the cost. Yeah, so it's just carrying over this down to there. I think this is a good interpretation, again, of Skull Greymon. They're all very good at doing that. They all kind of have the same thing. But yeah, it's better than the Leomons. Burning Greymon, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost from a level 3 or Tamer, 6,000 DP. Digivolve from Agunimon for a cost of 1. On player when Digivolving, this Digimon gains Piercing and plus 3,000 DP for the turn. Your turn, when your opponent's security stack is removed from, if this Digimon may Digivolve into a level 5 Digimon card with a hybrid trait in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Inherit effect, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. Standard red stuff. Gossipmon, very cool. 4 play costs, 3 Digivolution costs, 2 stand, 4,000 DP. Security, at the end of battle, play this card without paying the cost. On player when Digivolving, you may return 1 card with the Atmon trait from your trash to the hand. Link Atmon trait for a cost of 2. When linking, you may return 1 Digimon card with the Atmon trait from your trash to the hand. I'm liking this one a lot because it gives you some stuff to bring back from the trash, and then if it's in the security stack, like, it comes out to play. This is one that I'm like, yeah, I would definitely like this one. This one's pretty good. And I think the stand, I think that's linking. I'm not sure why it's stand, but sure. The Strongest of Brothers, 3 play cost. While you have a Digimon or Tamer with Gamamon in its text on the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Gamamon in its text among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when effects place Digivolution cards under your Digimon, delay, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Gamamon in its text in the hand without paying the cost. Security, you may play 1 card with Gamamon in its text and a play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. Mushroomon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from a level 2 with the WG trait for a cost of 0. On play, you may suspend 1 Digimon. Inherited effect, Piercing. So it looks like WG, like at first I thought it was going to be a blue, now it looks like it's a blue-green deck. Interesting. This guy's not like crying out really great to me though. Floramon. I believe we've seen Floramon, but 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the WG trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with the avian or bird in any of its traits, and 1 card with the WG trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherited effect, Jamming. So I don't think we've seen this one. This one's good. I think my main problem with it is, I guess that it's like with avian or bird, and then WG. So you get to take 2. It could put itself in either decks, but probably wants a cross-section of both to be really good. We got Shoutmon, 3 play costs, 1 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Cross Hearts or Hero trait for a cost of 0. Your turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Cross Heart or Hero trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. On deletion, save. Inherited effect, your turn, this Digimon with the Cross Heart trait gains Rush. I mean, yeah, you're going to use it in the Cross Heart trait and deck, not too much else. We got Flame Dramon, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. Digivolve from Vmon for a cost of 2. Armor Purge, when Digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. Your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon attack target changes, this Digimon unsuspends. No inherited effect. Again, normally I don't like no inherited effects, but because it's got Armor Purge, like you're meant to attack with it, and then Digivolve into something else. So that's not terrible. We got Dracomon X Antibody, looking pretty metal. 4 play costs, 1 Digivolution cost, 3000 DP. Digivolves from blue or green is dual color green blue. Digivolve from Dracomon for a cost of 0. Start of your main phase or when digivolving, this Digimon may digivolve into Cordramon in the hand without paying the cost. Inherited effect, end of your turn. This Digimon and any of your other Digimon may DNA digivolve into a Digimon card in the hand. And we got Dogachmon. Nice! So this is... it's not Navimon that it goes into, it's Dogachmon. So it goes Gachmon, Dogachmon. And I think it's Glowmon and then Gaiamon. 6 play costs, 3 Digivolution costs, 6000 DP. Can digivolve from green or red. Is dual color red-green. Stand for a cost of 3 from any color. App Fusion with Gachmon and Navimon and Tweetmon for a cost of 0. Interesting, there's 3. If 2 such cards are linked together, stack the linked cards on top of each other and digivolve. Rush Raid, your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, it may attack. Link for cost of 2. When linking, this Digimon may attack. So this is interesting because like you could do it with Navimon and Tweetmon or Gachmon and Tweetmon. It doesn't have to be Gachmon and Navimon. Interesting. Very cool. And last pack this video. We're already at the half-hour mark. Again, that's kind of why we're going through some of these cards faster than normally would, but we gotta keep this under an hour. Can't turn my back. 2 play costs. While you have a Digimon with the Cross Hearts trait, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, place all Digimon cards in one of your Ekros Heart trait Digimon Digivolution cards under one of your tamers. Then you may play 1 Digimon card with the Cross Heart trait from your hand with the play cost reduced by 1 for each card this effect placed. Security, you may play 1 Ekros Heart trait card with a play cost of 5 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. It's okay. Calendarmon! Yay! 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Appmon trait for a cost of 0. Security, at the end of battle, play this card without paying the cost. Link, cost 1. Your turn, all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3000 DP. It gets plus 2000 for being linked. Growlmon we've seen. Armor Digivolution, 3 play costs. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Davis in its name and 1 card with the free trait among them to the hand. Trash the rest, then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when the top stacked card of any of your armor form trait Digimon is trashed, delay. One of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with the armor form trait in the hand without paying the cost. Security, activate this card's main effect. This one's interesting. I'm not sure the best way to use it because it's saying like once your armor is trashed, you can digivolve into another armor. Like, that's cool, but I would have rather it be like it doesn't get deleted or something like that. I don't know. Ghostmon, 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution costs, 1000 DP. Your turn. When this Digimon would digivolve into a card with the Ghost trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. On deletion, or inherit effect, on deletion, gain 1 memory. This is one that's gonna go in the Ghost deck that I'm trying to build. Like, I started building it, and then I'm like, there's some Ghost support in this next set, so I put off building it. Applink, 3 play cost. While you have a Digimon or Tamer with the Appmon trait on the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Appmon or App Driver trait among them to the hand. Trash the rest. Then, place this card in the battle area. End of your turn delay, you may link 1 card from your hand with one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Security, place this card in the battle area. This one's pretty good, because like some of these link costs are like 3 or 4, and just being like, I'm not paying that. That's pretty good. Raging Serpentine, 8 play cost. When this card would be used, if your opponent has 3 or fewer security cards, reduce the use cost by 4. Main, delete one of your opponent's highest DP Digimon, then place this card in the battle area. All turns, when your opponent's security stack is removed from delay, one of your reptile or dragonkin trait Digimon may digivolve into a reptile or dragonkin trait Digimon card in the hand without paying the cost. Security, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. So this is an interesting one where this is one effect and that's a totally different effect. Yeah, I'd play it as a 2 cost in the deck that it's trying to do, I think. Gamamon, 3 play costs, 1 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Digivolve from Gurimon or level 2 with the hero trait for a cost of 0. Your turn, while you have 2 or fewer security cards or 3 or more hero trait tamers with different names, this Digimon may digivolve into Cirrusmon in the hand with the Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring the Digivolution requirements. Inherit effect, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. It's alright. Probably going to be a very interesting deck with 3 different tamers in it. Like, normally you do like 2 tamers, sometimes 3. You'd have to build that with that in mind. Light Dramon, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6000 DP. Digivolve from Vmon for a cost of 2. Piercing Armor Purge. When digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP until your opponent's turn ends. No inherited effect. I mean, I like Armor Purge, so yeah, this one's alright. Destroyomon. 10 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 10,000 DP. Digivolve from Vemmon for a cost of 6. When digivolving, until your opponent's turn ends, their effects can't trash this Digimon's stacked cards. Then, one of your opponent's Digimon de-digivolve 1 for every 2 Vemmons in this Digimon's Digivolution cards. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, you may play 1 Vemmon from its Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Inherit effect, opponent's turn once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by returning 2 Vemmon from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck, end that attack. Yeah, this one's fine. Again, I need to see more of the Vemmons and the rest of the cards to really see what this is going to do, but I like that it can stay out and then it can de-digivolve when digivolving. So that's both some good abilities. Timon! 5 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 2 stand cost, 5000 DP. App Fusion with Watchmon and Savemon or Calendarmon for a cost of 0. Blocker, your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, de-digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. Link cost 2. When linking, de-digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. Yeah, I like that one. And we got Zenith as our final card this video. 4 play cost, start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set it to 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Among them, play 1 Vemmon without paying the cost, or add 1 card with Vemmon in its text to the hand. Trash the rest. Security, play this card without paying the cost. This would be a 2 off of the deck, no more, just because that 2 memory less set at 3 doesn't do anything more after the first. But with that, we have seen the first 4 packs of this new set. Let me know what you guys think of them so far down in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We're uploading videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.